So I just wanted to share something that got me thinking. It's so funny. Well, for me, um, my dad's just getting over coronavirus, right? I thankfully haven't gotten it. Thankfully, not out of the woods just yet, but I haven't gotten it, and it just got me thinking. If everything, for the first time, man, woman, creatures, anything that was created for the very first time, I'm pretty sure that they were created clean. It was the very first anything on this earth was created pure and clean and free of any kind of illness, right? So, how did we develop all these illnesses and viruses? Where did they come from? Who came, excuse me, who came and had this illness and ended up spreading it? Somebody from outer space? And even then, how did they get it? How did they develop it? How was that created? And the only logical explanation for me, I mean, even though my explanations are not always too logical, but it makes sense to me, um, it's TV. Because to begin, we don't have a direct, straight answer of where did this virus come from? How was it created? And to me, all it takes, I had mentioned this to my dad before, all it takes is for one news channel to announce it, to report it, to say there's a virus, there's a breakout, a breakthrough, whatever you want to call it, and there's a spread and it's happening, even though it's not true. But that alone, just because they're announcing it, they're saying that it's happening, we automatically believe it. And subconsciously we start creating it on our own. That's how powerful our minds are, and the government knows that. They know that our minds are that powerful and we could just create anything. So they're using our own minds against us. Because think about it, where did they come from? If the first everything on earth was created clean and pure, where did they come from? I mean, I can't think of any other explanation. That's how powerful our minds are that we ourselves can't even control it. But if you believe it enough, it happens. We could create it into reality. But if we don't believe it, then it doesn't happen. So it's true what they say, that if you believe it, it will happen. It's pretty insane, but, I'm starting to think that it's true. And we have our kids watching TV and everything. So, I mean, come on, all the anxiety, depression, and everything. I mean, that's controlled by our minds. So our mind controls us. It shouldn't, right? You would think you would have control over yourself, right? So why can't we control our mind? Our minds are controlling us. So we do have the power to be able to change that. We just have to know how. How can we do that? We've got to learn. So for that, we need to learn ourselves. We need to know ourselves, I'm guessing. That's just something to think about, if you ask me. Because where did all these illnesses, viruses, all this stuff come from? So we could create something like that. We could damn attack, cure ourselves. We could cure ourselves too. I mean, every time I hear about cancer patients, they didn't know they had cancer, but they go to the doctor, and once they're told that they had cancer, and then it's like it's all downhill from there. So I'm wondering, what about if they were never told that they had cancer? You know what I mean? I don't know. That just got me thinking. Something to think about.